to reviews Pure Blonde. Pure Blonde. This beer is 4.6% ABV. Comes in this green. Would be 355ml bottle. Righto. This beer is what we call in Australia a low carb lager. It was launched, I believe, in the early 2000s. They make some great commercials, for this beer, and it's always a bit of a laugh. Carlton United brew this, or Sab Miller own Carlton United now, or the ex-Fosters. This could be brewed at Yatala, or it could be brewed down in Melbourne, all depends which brewery. Anyway, I've always been a bit against the old low carb beers. I just, if you want to lose weight, you're better off just drinking, say, our light or the mid-strength lagers we sell in Australia, the ones that are around 2.7 or 3.5, and just cut down your beer consumption. If you sell the, shall I call it a ladies' beer or even a hipster beer? That is not too sure. Could be called a hipster beer. I see a lot of young fellas, they've been pumping their guns and, they look pretty fit. They go to the gym every day and they go out and they're drinking Pure Blonde. Because, you don't put weight on drink Pure Blonde, but, lower carbohydrates than full strength beer. What's it say here? 70% less carbohydrates than a regular full strength beer. So it must be around the 100 mark. The 4X Gold isn't that high either, so you could drink 4X Gold and it's actually less alcohol, so it's probably better for you. But anyway, enough yakkering. Let's give it a crack. Have a look at rate beer. And on rate beer, it's a 3 for the style and a 0 overall. It's a 0 overall. Jeez, I tell you what, it smelled skunked. As soon as I cracked that, a bit of a smelly smell. It was just a bit smelly. It hasn't been, it's a green bottle, it hasn't been light protected, it's been sitting in the bottle shop cooler door. Appearance wise, you can't really see it in the camera, but it's like large bubbles streaming up from the bottom. You got barely one finger of head. It's very light coloured. Very light coloured, golden appearance, light straw colour. Now the aroma. It's got a real pungent smell to it. It's a bit skunked, I'm sure of it. Yeah, hasn't been looked after, this bottle, which is disappointing, but it's got a skunky adjunct smell to it, and I don't mind adjunct lagers, but it's really a strong, as soon as I cracked that bottle I could smell it. It wasn't very pleasant, it dead set smells skunked. Righto, the taste. Let's get into it. Cheers. Very light, very watery. A hint of the malt. I've heard a hint of the hops, but a hint of the malt. Not much bitterness. A dry finish, pretty dry finish actually. It's probably about 90–95% dryness down this beer. Because they reckon all the sugars, I suppose they try and brew all the sugars out, and they do put enzymes, I believe, in to dry the sugar up into the beer like you can home brew, make a dry beer. Yeah, very dry. Just went for a bike ride and went down the shops, and I picked this up on the way back, and I had a Gatorade, but I'm still pretty thirsty, and I had a mouthful of this, and it's just, totally dries the mouth up. Let's go again. Hardly body to it. Maybe a tiny bit of lemon flavour, but geez, it's not much. You're really scratching around trying to find flavours. And this actually isn't cheap. This normally retails about $45 a carton, even at Dan Murphy's, so it's not even cheap. I've been drinking a lot of Cult Mid lately. It's a good budget beer, mid-strength beer. And it offers so much more flavour than this. And this is a full strength. Well, this is 4.6% beer, and I reckon Cult Mid offers a lot more flavour, a lot more. It's even tasty. It's not a like Cult Mid's not a a connoisseur's beer, but it's an everyday man's beer. That's a budget mid-strength beer, and this one is, like I said, maybe gym junkie beer, or you know, a hipster beer, a chick's beer, because I don't want to put weight on. Yeah, there's not a lot going on today. The mouth, I must say, my mouth is super dry. It dries up quick, so it makes you want to have another gulp, as Swillenberg would say. It's pretty crisp. It's pretty clean. It's because it's pretty close to water. It's got that mineral water. Maybe it's got that beer soda water taste happening. Soda water is pretty strong. It's like they've made a beer, say, let's say 5.5%, and they've made it up with soda water, which is watered down and put that flavour and reduced the malt, which, yeah, it's hardly there. There's no bitterness. The only reason you know you're drinking beer is because the colour of it. And I'm not trying to be too harsh, you know. A lot of people really like this beer, and good on them. If you enjoy it, that's no problems. But I'm telling you, for the price, you're getting ripped off. This beer should be $35 a carton, less. It's shouldn't be around the 45 mark. It's not a premium beer. Better off going something like go mid-strength if you're trying to watch your calories, or yeah, so many more better Australian adjunct beers that aren't, you know, the greatest beers, but they got a lot more offering than this. Righto. Yeah, it's very plain. It reminds me of a beer I had a long time ago. Can't remember the name, but it was very basic. Anyway, Pure Blonde. It gets a 0 on Rate Beer. Okay, and personally, for, you know, you taking the price, it's a rip-off. I will give Pure Blonde a C+, drinkable, dries your mouth up like you're going through the Simpson Desert or the Sahara Desert, or you got lost in the back of Las Vegas and you're trying to find somewhere to get a drink. It's dry. It's pretty dry, but it's very plain and overpriced. So, yep. A C+ for Pure Blonde. I just don't get it personally. I don't see why people like it. But, oh yeah, it's drinkable, but it's overrated. Okay, this has dragged out a little bit, so thanks for watching this episode of Jez Beer Reviews. Leave a comment if you like this beer, if you hate this beer, if you had this beer, if you think this beer is shit. Yeah, let me know. Always up for a yarn. So, till next time, take care, and I'll see you all later. One thing about Pure Blonde, is it chuggable? Is that carbonation too much? Let's have a crack and finish this video off. Down the hatch.